So I wanted to talk about 2017 and what everybody has in mind for what kind of year they want to have. December just holds a lot of energy, and I like to harness that energy by preparing for my New Year's resolution, which, last year in 2015, I thought about this in September, and I thought, well, I want to make a new feature. I want to be in production with a new feature in 2016. So I held a writer's workshop that I organized, and I had 6 friends who I know who are talented writers and were working on some kind of a screenplay or a theater play. And I organized this meeting that we would have, 3 meetings, and each person got half a meeting, and we all talked about each person's script, all 6 of us. And it was through that workshop that I held with the idea in mind that I wanted to create a new feature, that Finnerty brought her script to that, and I fell in love with it there, and the rest is history. It was shot this past October. So I think it's really important to start thinking about what you want your new year to be, and what you can do to prepare for it or kickstart it before the new year. I find that if I wait until January 1st, and all I'm doing is thinking about what I want to do in the new year, then it's just not as strong of a start. And so for me this year, it's not necessarily about going into production with a new feature. Yes, we have to finish up before, during, after with post and premiering and getting it out into the world. I have a script that I'm writing, so definitely I want to finish that script this year. But my big plans for myself are, I have big ideas for my company, Indie City Films, that I want to implement this year. And one glaring thing I can do right now before the new year hits is redo my website, because my website, I've basically ignored it completely for a couple of years. It's really old, and it's just in no way a reflection of the kind of work that I do. So that's what I'm going to do this December. I'm going to create a new website. So I just want to ask you guys out there, what kind of year do you want to have next year? What is it that you want to accomplish? Is it that you want to make your movie? Because if so, there are things that you can do now to jumpstart the kind of year that you want to have and the kind of things that you want to do. I think it's important to really kind of get a sense of what can happen next year for you. What can you do? What can you accomplish? What is the thing that is just, at this point, annoying that you haven't done yet?